Today in Granny's kitchen we're going to make snowballs Scottish style. Now for this recipe we'll need 225 grams of self-raising flour, that's roughly 8 ounces. We need 90 grams of caster sugar, 90 grams of butter, 1 beaten egg, some raspberry seedless jam, some icing sugar and some desiccated coconut. Similar to making a sponge recipe because what we're going to do is cream the butter and the sugar together. It's more like a dough recipe that we'll be making. So I'm adding the sugar and the butter in here and I'm going to cream that together. Before you begin, preheat your oven to 200 so that that's heating up ready. I've already greased a tray and lined it with some greaseproof paper, which is quite useful. To this mixture, I'm going to sieve in the flour. Now normally if it was a sponge mixture, I'd maybe add extra eggs and maybe a little milk, but because I want this to be like a dough, I'm not going to do that. Beat this egg. Hopefully not got any shell in it. So I've got my flour and my butter and sugar mixture. I'm now going to stir in the beaten egg. Just make that into a nice dough. And again, don't worry that it looks a little bit dry because it will actually be a sponge-like texture. If you felt that you couldn't work with it, sometimes eggs are larger than others. If you felt it maybe needed a splash of milk, you can actually add that to the dough. Now I'm just going to roll these into little balls. So I'm just taking a little of the mixture. And it depends how big you want these to be. They're actually better if they're fairly small and delicate because they're quite sweet by the time you add the coconut, icing sugar and jam. Okay, after 15 to 20 minutes, remove these from the oven. And as you can see, they've expanded quite a bit. So the small one I made to begin with is actually probably the best size. Okay, so put them on a tray to cool and try and match up sizes that go together. Now that they've cooled, I'm going to just put in some icing sugar. I mean, I haven't really weighed that. It's about 1.5 cups of icing sugar and just a tiny splash of water. Just add it gradually. I'm doing it in a bigger bowl, so I've got room to move. Now the icing will be slightly runnier than you would normally have for icing the top of a cake. Okay, but certainly just add it gradually because I don't want to have lots of runny icing. So far I've added maybe just about a dessert spoonful. Okay, so it's a little bit thinner than I normally would. Okay, so I'm just going to spread that over. I mean, some people have their icing even runnier than that, but you must make sure you coat it properly because the whole idea of this being a snowball is that it will be totally covered. Just dip it into your coconut and just leave it there to set. So just carry on in the same way, icing right to the edges. And again, because it's a bit thin, it will run off the edges, but don't worry about that. Right to the edges, dip into the coconut and leave it there. Okay, get your raspberry seedless jelly and we're just going to put the jam on one half, sandwich it to the other half and place it into a muffin case. I think you need a bigger case than a little fairy cake case. Just continue doing that. And that's the reason they get their name of snowballs. And now you'll see why it's important to make them all the same size to begin with. Okay. Now, as you can see, they're pretty enormous. Therefore, I think smaller balls before you bake them, because these are quite big. I'm going to cut into one now, just to let you see. You can either half them and eat them that way, or just go this way. You would need to make sure you have a plate. And the texture's rather nice. It's just like a nice sponge. And because the mixture was more of a dough-like, it's quite a nice firm dry sponge, but it's ideal for these Scottish snowballs. We have one over here that doesn't have any coconut on it because my grandson doesn't like coconut and he wants to taste the cakes.